Hey, this is Josh with LoneStar Adhesive, and I'm cutting out some gray and black leatherette patches for a customer. And I just kind of wanted to give everybody a little tutorial on how I clean my leatherette patches up. So, first thing you're going to need is a toothbrush. And I think I buy these from the dollar store. They're just cheap toothbrushes and they work great. The other thing you're going to need is some degreaser. I was using LA Awesome, and then a customer turned me on to the degreaser from Harbor Freight, and I feel like it seems to work just a little bit better. So I bought me two big gallons of that, and that's what I've been using. So, and then you're going to need some. What I use microfiber towels, and I bought a box of 50 off of Uline. They're 12 by 12 microfiber towels, and I'm not worried about ruining them. I just use them up and then throw them away. So, and then these little jars, I get these off of Amazon, and I think they come in little packs of 12. And I have Resin in them, token oil, Aqualim, just a little bit of everything. Something that it comes in a big bottle, and if I can put it in a smaller bottle like this, a little more accessible, that's what it's great for. So, first of all, let me tell you about my laser. So, I have a Trotex PD300, and I had a Thunder laser before. Well, with this bed, it's an aluminum bed, so instead of me being able to use magnets to hold my material down, I actually have to use masking tape. And that's good and it's bad. It's a little more of a pain, but I can actually do my cleaning of my patches on my laser before I cut the actual patches out, which makes it a little bit easier. So when I engrave my patches, specifically on leatherette, I use little to no air. And if you are going to use any air, you just want enough just to keep the lens clean. And that'll minimize the blowing of the char on the whole patch, and it'll just kind of be around the lettering and where you're engraving and everything, and it makes it a little bit easier to clean. And then when you want to cut, if you do have dual air assist, you want to engrave on really low air, and then you want to, when you're cutting, you want to cut on high air because you want to blow all that char and everything through the patch. So I got some patches here. I got them engraved. They're sitting on the laser bed. Let me pan the camera down and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I got a sheet here. It's a 12 by 24 sheet. It's got the adhesive. It's got the Durra-Bull adhesive on the back, and it's the gray to black. And I've already engraved all the patches and it's ready to go. So what I do is I take my little jar right here, and this is the Harbor Freight degreaser. I just dip my toothbrush in it, and I just go to cleaning. And you can be fairly aggressive with this stuff. It's not going to hurt it one bit. And so what you want to do is you just want to scrub it down real good. And then once that dries a little bit, I usually stick it back in the jar. I'll pull it out and I'll work on the next patch. And then from there, what I'll do, before it completely dries, what you want to do is you just want to wipe all that stuff off. So what I do is I set all my stuff aside, grab my little microfiber towel, and I just wipe it down. And as you can see, those patches right there are clean. And after that, I'll shut the lid, I'll cut them out, and they're ready to go. So if anybody has any questions or anything pertaining to that, feel free to reach out, info@lonestaradhesive.com, and I'll be more than happy to help y'all. Y'all have a good evening. Bye now.